and welcome back to the Vicar's Wife's Frugal Life. I'm going to share today our second week of our £50 for the month challenge on food. Last week I spent £5.49. This week I've spent £13.62 at Lidl. You can see that, proof. I managed to keep totally to my shopping list, which I will go through in a moment, and to our food plan. I've had a second win in the week in that our next door neighbour went away on holiday, so asked us to look after her 3 chickens, which I did, and I got 3 eggs every day for 5 days, so we'll be eating a lot of omelettes and a lot of scrambled eggs, because I already had 12 eggs from last week's shop. So I'm now going to go through our food plan for the week and then show you what I bought in my little haul. So here is my weekly shop. Pretty straightforward stuff. Got some nice seeded wholemeal bread, some carrots because I'll be making some carrot and lentil soup. Kale, I'll be making a kale and courgette and lime sort of meal that I do, a deliciously Ella recipe. Cherry tomatoes for salads. Basil for my husband's pasta snack, plain flour and glacé cherries. I'm actually making some Bakewell tarts this afternoon. I got some naughty margherita pizzas because we might be feeling lazy. The jam is for, I wanted cherry jam but they didn't have any, but I will be, oh that's Zizi, just drinking his food, there we go. I wanted cherry jam, but they didn't have any, so we've got strawberry, I'm sure it'll taste fine, some peppers, a butternut squash to make a butternut squash chilli, some milk, and yeah, that's it. Hopefully that will create our entire menu this week. Not very proud of the fact that there's quite a lot of packaging on the kale, packaging on the carrots. Neither of those were available in Lidl without. Bread, tomatoes, the cherries, oh basically everything. The milk isn't great. And the pizzas, but I skipped a bag on a few things, so it could be worse, and there will be no food waste. So yeah, that's that haul for this week. And I totally forgot, huge win for the week, I've collected all these eggs for free from my neighbour because they're away and I'm looking after the chickens, so I should get another six eggs before they come back. So here is my meal plan for the week. It's quite bright. I'm going to go through it. So Thursday, after I went shopping at Lidl, for dinner I had a spicy veg, spinach and halloumi salad with some harissa that I already had jars of in the cupboards. So I put on I needed peppers and carrots. Friday breakfast, cereal and almond milk. I have a carton of almond milk that's been in the cupboard for a while, so I decided to make some scones and some Bakewell tarts with that as well. Lunch, spicy veg and halloumi salad with couscous. It's one of my favourite things. It's a brilliant way to pack in loads of veg, loads of spinach for the iron for the baby, and also use up some harissa because I buy a lot of harissa and I really love the little jars it comes in because you can use them to store all sorts of things. Dinner, I was meant to make a big chilli, but I couldn't be bothered. So I went onto the BBC Good Food website and I found Jack Monroe's microwave chilli, which I made in less than 5 minutes in the microwave. It was half an onion and some garlic. I whacked it in the microwave for, I think it was 30 seconds, 40 seconds, then added some chopped tomatoes, some spices, and a tin of red kidney beans, and I just had that with some leftover couscous that I was keeping in the fridge. Delicious, really cheap, and it did a few meals, and I put one in the freezer as well. Saturday, for breakfast, we had some cinnamon rolls, which I'd used one of those Just Roll ones. They're really expensive, and I bought them ages ago, and officially they went off a week ago, but I mean, it's pastry in a can. Can that really go off? I don't think so. Well, we had them, and we had them a couple of days ago now, so they were delicious. Lunch again, and halloumi salad, which we took for a picnic to go and see the 12-gun salute in the park. Dinner, we actually went out for dinner. We had a mess function at my husband's mess, but I was so hungry after the picnic. We'd had a little walk around and we'd gone into a few shops. I was so hungry I cooked frozen pizza. and ate the whole. I meant to just have a slice, and I ended up eating the whole thing, and then we went out for dinner. But it was a good thing because actually the vegetarian option was disgusting, and I didn't eat my main, so that was good. Sunday, got up early because my husband had 2 services to give. So I got up early to look after him, and we had beans and eggs on toast, which was nice, and we just had a little chat that morning. That was really nice. Lunch, I made a BBC Good Food chilli, butternut squash chilli, which I'll share the recipe for. Normally I'd put olives in it, and I'd put roquito peppers, which are like these small sort of spicy but kind of sweet peppers, but they cost about £2 for a jar. They don't add that much nutritional value. The olives again are delicious, but I'm trying to save the jars of olives I've got at the moment for snacks later when I go back to work, because I've got a week off this week. I know, a paid week off as a freelance musician, absolutely fabulous. Then for dinner we had pasta snack. Now pasta snack is a meal that my husband invented when he was doing his PhD, and when he invented it, he can make a portion of pasta snack for 6p. And I'm trying to convince him at the moment that he should do a video on how to make pasta snack, because whilst I do quite a lot of the cooking, and I'm, don't tell him, probably the better cook, I just can't make pasta snack the way he makes it, so I'm going to get him to do that. It's basically penne all'arrabbiata, sort of a spicy pasta sauce. Monday we had some leftover scones that I'd made. We had a parishioner whose husband's very unwell, and I teach her piano, so she wasn't able to come to her lessons, so I went to take her and her husband some scones, but we had the leftovers. My husband had some cereal as well, because he went for a long run and then was hungry again. Lunch, I had butternut squash chilli. My other half, he went out and said he skipped lunch. Dinner, it's Monday evening I'm talking now, Monday afternoon, we're going to have the Deliciously Ella courgette surprise, which is one of my absolute favourite things to eat and to cook, and I'm going to put a link to that recipe downstairs in the box below. Downstairs? It's not going to be very useful for you. Tuesday, just cereal and toast. I think there are some leftover scones, and if I haven't eaten them all by the end of today, I will eat them. And lunch, I've got a delicious recipe for a carrot, lentil and chilli soup, which is delicious. So I needed to buy some carrots, and we'll have again courgette surprise tomorrow evening. And then Wednesday, I am flying out to do a concert in Malta on Thursday. So I'm going to be packing, and I always get a bit stressed out before I travel, especially as it's a really big concert and there's quite a few unknowns. So for breakfast, just cereal and toast. Lunch, going to do a really simple omelette with some veg, and then dinner, frozen pizza and salad, just to use up any leftover veg. And then we're both travelling quite a lot this week, up and down. My husband's got to go and do a funeral that's quite far away, and I'm travelling. And then we've got an interview at a new parish this weekend, so yeah, we're going to be really busy. So that is my complete breakdown for what we're planning to eat. Obviously there's a few snacks and things. I've been snacking on some leftover nuts, and I'm totally addicted to salt and vinegar crisps at the moment, so we have a load of Snacker Jacks in the cupboard that I've been eating up. I think I bought a bag of apples a couple of weeks ago that we're slowly getting through, but just trying not to snack really. Don't really need it. I want to eat more, but I don't need to eat more, and we're just drinking water. I've got a bit of squash. I got a soda stream for my birthday, which is awesome. I can't get enough of that. And I have a few tonic waters left over from buying them a few weeks ago. So I made some amazing Bakewell tarts this week. Hurrah, domestic goddess am I. There they are, delicious. I can make a cake. That's a real vicar's wife stereotype, isn't there? I'm not here to fulfil the stereotype, but I do enjoy a bit of baking. I'm going to put a link for some of the recipes I use down below, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe for more videos like this. Righto, so until next week, bye bye.